Back here with you. It is our pregame show presented by Air Pros, and you have an opportunity to win free milk and cookies for an entire year. Just visit floridamilk.com/Gators. Again, that is floridamilk.com/Gators for your chance to win. And you heard more than 35 years there on the bumper that Florida Dairy Farmers has been a partnership here with the University of Florida. My pleasure now to bring in the president, Matt Lussier of the Florida Dairy Farmers. Got his Gator gear on, looks good, and Matt, we can have like true breakfast with the Gators this morning. It's just after 9 o'clock.
Absolutely, Jeff. Absolutely. No, it's been a wonderful ride with the Gators. I mean, I can't think of a sponsorship that's more hand in glove than what we do with y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. 1985, so I was a young buck back then. I know you came down from the north to be a part of Gator Nation, and I'm sure for these last 30, 35 years, it's been pretty wonderful to be around Gainesville.
Oh yeah, it has. I mean, we got here during the Spurrier years, and then it just went up from there. It's in all kinds of weather, Jeff. In all kinds of weather.
That's right. So let everybody know a little bit more about Florida Dairy Farmers. I hype it up all the time, and you heard me say I have a problem because I act like I say milk with the E instead of the I. So Tate always makes fun of me, but I mean, heck, I grew up milk my entire life. That's why I'm big and strong, and it's good looking, right?
There you go. Florida Dairy Farmers is the promotion arm of the dairy industry here in Florida, where we are tied in with a national program, but we handle Florida. Florida Dairy Farmers has been around for well over 50 years. I think it's probably pushing 60. And we've had this relationship with the University of Florida going back, I think 37 years now. And Florida being a land-grant university, we've been tied in with IFAS for even longer than that. So it is really a hand-in-glove situation. And when you think about it, the University of Florida develops young people. So does milk.
That's right.
And it's I'm proud to be a Gator dad. My daughter graduated with her master's from
Awesome.
and it's been great.
Yeah, it certainly has. So also like dairy farming, people I think have maybe a mindset of what that is, but when you say dairy farming in the state of Florida, what does that entail?
Well, it's 365, 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And here lately, I'm sure everybody's aware, we've had some weather in the state of Florida. We don't evacuate. We're a lot like a Gator lineman. You see the blow coming, you lean in and you take it. And we're here. I want to reassure the folks of Florida that while the hurricane may disrupt the truck flowing from the farm to the store, the farm is still producing. There will be fresh milk in the state of Florida. The farmers are going to do their job. My cows don't know if it's hurricane, Christmas, Easter, New Year's, whatever. They want to be milked every day, and we do it.
No, that's awesome. And Matt knows a lot about offensive linemen. You mentioned your daughter, but you had a son play for a former Gator on the O-line as well, didn't you?
Yeah, Kevin played, my son Kevin played lineman for Kerwin Bell up at JU, and met his lovely wife Shelby up there. And I would be really remiss if I didn't say happy birthday to my wife, because today is her birthday.
Nice.
Wow.
27 today?
Well, she is the first wife, Jeff, so now she got a little longer than that, but not much. She looks like she's 27.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The ties between Florida and the dairy industry go way back. Florida has its own dairy, the dairy research unit over towards Latchwood.
Yep.
And we've always done research with them. So our partnership is industry-wide as well as with promotion. And it's even with our individual farmers, many of them are graduates from the University of Florida. Many of them have served on boards. The Larson family from Okeechobee, a very well-known dairy family. You have the Red Larson building over here at the vet school.
Yeah.
And it extends even beyond. My son Kevin has Hawthorne Creamery that makes artisan cheese. We're in Spurrier's restaurant.
Yeah.
So we get to go see the old ball coach once in a while.
That's awesome. And I think that's what's great about Spurrier's restaurant, all that local stuff that they've done to try to help with everything.
Absolutely.
So it's and last thing for you, you always see people milking cows and doing all. Is that hard to do? Like for those that have never done it, the little science to it.
Oh yeah, it's more of a lifestyle than it is an occupation. And I can't believe how much it's changed in my lifetime.
Yeah.
But we have come to understand the cow so well. And Jeff, you've heard happy wife, happy life.
Sure.
If you're a farmer, happy cow, happy farm. The better we take care of the girls, the better the girls take care of us. And we're doing everything we can. When a hurricane hits like we just had in South Florida, those farmers down there, we were lucky. My farm's in Hawthorne. We're just outside of Gainesville. So the storm took a turn the other way.
Mm-hmm.
But the farmers in South Florida that got hit, they have two priorities. And I know these families, and they're dedicated to their farms. They have two priorities. First is their employees. Second is their cows. And they put everything before those two. They put those things before everything else. And it's their livelihood. And I just want to say God bless them, and I really have been praying for them because they've been going through a lot.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I know it's a lot, and this partnership is great. We love being a part of it, and certainly appreciate everything you and the rest of the state and everybody else has done with Florida Dairy Farmers. So, Matt, thank you so much for stopping by. Look good, and enjoy the game. This will be a fun one. See if the offense can get going again.
Hey, thank you, Jeff. Go Gators.
That is the president of the Florida Dairy Farmers, Matt Lussier. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more right after this on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield. Cool.
That go pretty well?
Crushed it.